Now Israel was ready to enter the promised land. But were they really ready? Shalom and greetings from Israel. My name is Joan Lippis, or hashtag Joni in Jerusalem, welcoming you to Lunchtime Prayer for Israel. Lunchtime Prayer for Israel is part of the Novea Ministries family. So just go check out our website, novea.org, and you can be linked to all the videos and all the blogs and all the other things. And you'll get the URLs at the end of the video. Well, today's title is, You Have a Chance. You have a chance. Now, God's covenant with Abraham, then confirmed to Isaac and Jacob, and then another covenant to David, included the promise of a specific land. God chose Israel, the land and the people, for his purposes, even unto eternity. Now, while the covenant was and is unconditional, the people had and have privileges and responsibilities necessary for them to inhabit the land with his blessings. Now, Israel's journey through the desert revealed their stubborn hearts. So God would not allow that first generation to enter the land. He waited for them all to die out so that the next generation, plus Joshua and Caleb, they would be able to enter the land. So now Israel was ready to enter the land. But were they really ready? Joshua challenged them. Were they really committed and really ready to take the next step? So we're reading from Joshua chapter 24, verses 13 to 15. This is the Lord speaking, of course. I have given you a land for which you did not labor, and cities which you did not build. And you dwell in them, and you eat the vineyards and the olive groves which you did not plant. Now therefore, fear the Lord, serve him in sincerity and in truth, and put away the gods which your fathers served on the other side of the river and in Egypt. Serve the Lord. Did you hear that? They're still carrying those idols. And if it seems evil to you to serve the Lord, choose for yourselves these days whom you will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served, which were on the other side of the river, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land you dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Yeah, me and my house too. Friends, God gives each of us that same choice, the choice between life and death. Once the tribulation begins, it's going to be harder and harder to choose life. It's going to be a very, very difficult time. But even during the tribulation, with all of the problems and the wickedness and the delusion and the threats on your life, if you do decide to worship Israel and to worship God and his Messiah, you're going to die. You're going to be beheaded. But your name will be written in the book of life. So for that reason, it's really crucial to keep in mind God's faithfulness in the past and his promises for the future. That way, the choice for life will be easy. So that's why we want to pray that all Israel will be saved, that all Israel will turn to their Messiah. And as I say over and over and over, before it's too late. So thank you for your prayers. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for keeping in touch with it, keeping in contact. I so appreciate it. And with that, we say, Lehitraot. Shalom from Jerusalem.